Good evening, you're now with me, Henry for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. Ramadan Bazaar visitors are encouraged to report traders neglecting food hygiene. Private developers are urged to enhance quality housing with modern amenities to support the government's efforts in urban accessibility. Malaysia will host the 46th WAIPA at Sarawak's Damai Lagoon Resort, marking a historic first, emphasizing inclusivity and regional collaboration. Visitors to Ramadan Bazaars are urged to report any traders failing to maintain food hygiene and safety. North Kuching Mayor Dato' Hilmi Othman stressed that public safety is a top priority and any reports will be taken seriously to ensure public well-being.
He made the statement while launching the Satok Ramadan Bazaar, organised by North Kuching City Hall, DBKU.
Sekiranya ada mereka berjumpa apa-apa yang dijual yang tidak mematuhi kehendak-kehendak kesihatan, sila berhubung dengan pihak bandaraya atau terus berhubung dengan pihak Kementerian Kesihatan. Ini adalah untuk memastikan bahawa apa yang dijual adalah baik untuk semua peniaga dan juga untuk semua pengunjung.
He also reminded traders, including stall owners and vendors in villages under DBKU's jurisdiction, to comply with regulations.
Kita memberi kelonggaran untuk mereka berjual, tetapi mereka mesti memenuhi kehendak-kehendak seperti keselamatan pembeli-pembeli dan juga lalu lintas. Sekiranya ada peniaga-peniaga yang menyebabkan kesulitan lalu lintas ini di tempat yang tidak dibenarkan tadi, maka dengan ini kita pihak penguasa Dewan Bandaraya Utara akan memastikan bahawa peniaga itu bekerjasama dengan pihak penguasa.
Earlier, the Satok Ramadan Bazaar was officially opened by Deputy Minister of Utilities and Telecommunications, Dato' Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, representing the Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. Echoing the same advice, Abdul Rahman also urged traders to maintain cleanliness and properly manage food waste. Open daily from 2 p.m. throughout Ramadan, the bazaar features 94 stalls offering a wide range of food and drinks. The event included charity donations for Asnaf communities and the distributions of over 500 aprons and caps from DBKU partners. Also present was Satok State Assemblyman Dato' Ibrahim Baki.
Private housing developers and construction companies are encouraged to play a more active role in delivering quality housing with modern amenities to enhance community well-being. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kuihan said this initiative complements the Sarawak government's ongoing efforts to provide accessible housing, particularly in urban areas. Dr. Sim, who is also the Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, has stressed that housing remains a top priority for the Sarawak government. He added that beyond increasing affordable housing for rural communities, the state aims to develop gated community quarters for civil servants. Additionally, he announced that the bill to amend the Sarawak Building Ordinance 1994 will be tabled in the Sarawak State Legislative Assembly June this year. The proposed amendments include guidelines on the Green Building Index, electric vehicle EV charging stations, and fire safety features as recommended by the Fire Department. Sarawak will host the 33rd ASEAN Sociocultural Community ASCC Council meeting in Kuching from April 20th to 25th next month. The announcement came following a discussion between Tourism, Arts and Culture Minister Dato' Sri Tiong King Sing and Sarawak Premier Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. According to Tiong, the event will serve as a major platform for regional cooperation in culture, heritage and tourism. The meeting also underscores Sarawak's commitment to cultural and ecotourism, having hosted 238 events in 2024 alone. It is expected to elevate Sarawak's global presence further and strengthen its ties with ASEAN nations. Beyond tourism, discussions will center on heritage preservation and social welfare in line with the state's long-term development goals. This event marks a key milestone in positioning Sarawak as a leading cultural and heritage hub in Southeast Asia. Malaysia is set to host the 46th Women ASEAN Interparliamentary Assembly or WAIPA this year, with Sarawak making history as the venue for its first ever meeting. Scheduled to take place at Damai Lagoon Resort from April 21st to 24, the event is organised in collaboration with the Malaysian Parliament and the Sarawak State Legislative Assembly. Dewan Rakyat Deputy Speaker Alice Lau emphasised that the meeting aligns with the theme of inclusivity, underscoring Malaysia's commitment to fostering greater representation and collaboration among ASEAN women parliamentarians. She further added that the last time Malaysia hosted the meeting was in 2015, marking a decade since the event was last held in the country. However, she clarified that the main WAIPA assembly will still take place in Kuala Lumpur this September. Meanwhile, the Sarawak WAIPA meeting in April will be followed by other committee meetings in May and June. The assembly will welcome delegates from ASEAN member countries, including Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, Singapore, Brunei, and Laos. Lau stressed that one of the objectives of her courtesy visit was to provide latest updates on WAIPA preparations. Strong domestic investment and a more stable political climate have contributed to EPF's robust performance this year. Economic expert from Putra Business School, University Putra Malaysia, Dr. Ahmed Razman Abdul Latif, noted that despite global uncertainties, Malaysia's equity market has continued to grow, allowing EPF to generate higher investment income this year.
Domestik ini juga masih lagi juga berlaku ketentuan. Kita lihat prestasi Putra tidak menentu. Tetapi saya melihat itu adalah perkara kerana apabila Presiden Trump jadi Presiden Amerika, dia menyebabkan berlaku ketidakpastian dalam prospek ekonomi atau perdagangan di peringkat global. Namun saya melihat potensi di peringkat domestik ini masih ada, dan juga saya juga melihat dengan kepengurusian Malaysia dalam ASEAN ini akan bakal membuka lebih banyak ruang pelaburan di dalam tempatan-tempatan, sekaligus memberi ruang kepada ekonomi untuk mempelbagaikan lagi pelaburan mereka.
He also expressed hope that higher EPF dividends would encourage both public and private sector employers to increase wages, ensuring that workers not only enjoy better financial security but also contribute more to their retirement savings. On Saturday, EPF declared a 6.3% dividend rate, its highest since 2017, benefiting over 16 million members.
The main focus is to make sure that the salary that the workers are earning can progress higher from yearly basis. We have seen the such increase in minimum wages and also the introduction of progressive wage policy. But most importantly, for the other workers, either in the public or private sector, continuously receive higher salary on a yearly basis to further supplement the contribution to PF. So, on the worker side, the financial literacy is very important, but on the employer side, to make sure that the workers can continue to get increment in their wages, probably to commensurate with their productivity.
EPF's strong performance in 2024 reinforces its crucial role as the backbone of retirement savings in the country. President of the Union Network International Malaysian Liaison Council UNI-MLC, Dato' Muhammad Shafi'i, highlighted that this marks the highest dividend payout since 2017, demonstrating the organization's ability to deliver superior returns compared to other savings platforms, including banks. He also expressed hope that higher EPF dividends would encourage both public and private sector employers to increase wages, ensuring that workers not only enjoy better financial security but also contribute more to their retirement savings. On Saturday, EPF declared a 6.3% dividend rate, its highest since 2017, benefiting over 16 million members. Has suspended all humanitarian aid to Gaza following the expiration of its ceasefire agreement with Hamas. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office stated that Hamas has rejected an extension of the truce under a proposal by U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff, which Israel had earlier accepted. In response, Hamas condemned the move as blackmail and urged mediators to pressure Israel into resuming aid deliveries. The Palestinian group insists that the second phase of the agreement, involving hostage and prisoner exchanges and an Israeli military withdrawal, must proceed as originally negotiated. However, on Friday night, Hamas rejected any further extensions without guarantees from U.S., Qatari and Egyptian mediators that Phase 2 would be implemented. Netanyahu's office justified the aid blockade by stating that with the conclusion of Phase 1 and Hamas's refusal to accept the new terms, all entry of goods into Gaza would cease.
Are you going to give this ceasefire for free without hostages to be released? This is something we will not accept. So yes, we are ready to negotiate on the second phase according to our principles. We also agreed to the American proposal to a longer framework of further 50 days during the Ramadan and the Passover. But in this framework, according to the American proposal, a release of hostages.
The Israeli government maintains that a ceasefire will not resume unless hostages are released and warned of further consequences should Hamas continue to reject the proposal. A Hamas spokesperson denounced Israel's decision, accusing it of using starvation as a weapon and urging the international community to intervene. Despite the impasse, Netanyahu's office later revealed that Israel had accepted a U.S. proposal for a 6-week ceasefire extension during Ramadan and Passover. However, if negotiations failed by the end of this period, Israel would resume military operations. The original truce, which began on January 19 and expired on Saturday, had temporarily ended 15 months of fighting. It resulted in the exchange of 33 Israeli and 5 Thai hostages for approximately 1,900 Palestinian prisoners. Talks on Phase 2, which includes the release of the remaining hostages and an Israeli withdrawal, have made little progress. Currently, 24 hostages are believed to be alive, while 39 are presumed dead. Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel resulted in 1,200 deaths and 251 hostages taken. Meanwhile, according to Hamas health authorities, Israel's subsequent air and ground offensive in Gaza has since killed at least 48,365 people. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Handy Gui. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.